Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. So you're now in a relationship with a woman. You really love her and you want the relationship to work out. However, it's not going as well as you hoped for, and you're worried the relationship will fail. Look, here's the thing. Getting a relationship to work is piss easy if you know the exact things to do. There are a set of sacred relationship rules which you'll need to follow. And guess what? If you follow these relationship rules, you will be successful with women. However, the problem with most guys is that, 1, they don't know what those relationship rules are, or even if they do, 2, they don't have the balls to follow them. So here's the deal. When you have finished watching this video, you will know what those relationship rules are. Make no mistake. I can pretty much guarantee that you've heard them before from anywhere else. How do I know that? Well, it's because of a simple reason. These relationship rules don't sound very politically correct. For this reason, you'll never hear anyone talk about them. For me, I don't really give a shit for one simple reason. Feminists already hate me. It makes me no difference if I receive another hate mail from another fucked up feminazi today. They all get filtered automatically to the spam folder anyway. Haha. Before I tell you what those relationship rules are, may I ask a small favor from you? Could you help me out by clicking like? You will click like because that will help me reach out to even more guys to share this knowledge. Click like for me now, okay? Done clicking like? Awesome. Let's start now, all right? Without further ado, here are the 3 unconventional relationship rules that you must know. Relationship rule number 1. You must never say you love her. Let's say you tell her you love her every day and that you cannot live without her. You start your day by telling her you love her to bits. And then throughout the day, you call and text her telling her how much you love her. During dinner, gaze lovingly into her eyes and declare your undying love to her. Before you go to bed, kiss her goodnight, and you guessed it, say, I love you forever. A little extreme, I know, but guess what? If you do that, you'll pretty much send the relationship to hell. Now, consider the opposite. You make her guess if you're still in love with her. You keep her on her toes. You hint to her that you love her, and at the same time, you appear to have fallen out of love with her. Remember, intrigue is a very important component of a relationship which lasts. If you show your cards, then there's no more intrigue left, and this will pretty much sap the excitement out of the relationship. And guess what? A relationship which doesn't have much excitement and intrigue will not last very long. Makes a lot of sense, right? Inside Shogun method, there's a precondition which goes like this. Conceal your intentions until the manipulation is complete. So here's the bottom line. Never wear your heart on your sleeve and always keep her on her toes. Relationship rule number 2. To keep her in love with you, manipulate her. Again, this is controversial to say, but I'll say it anyhow. Manipulation is how you keep a woman in love with you. Not very politically correct, right? And yet, it's the truth. Let's face it. The moment you're trying to seduce her, you're manipulating her feelings. You're doing some very specific things to make her fall in love with you. That, my friend, is manipulation. No point being hypocritical about it. This relationship rule is quite simple. You just have to embrace your role as a manipulator. Simply put, if you love her and want her to love you back, you must be manipulative. So how do you manipulate a woman to keep her in love with you for as long as you want? Well, it turns out that there's a super simple way for you to do that. This brings us to the 3rd relationship rule. Relationship rule number 3. You must get her addicted to you emotionally. Look here. Getting a woman to fall in love is easy. Making her stay in love is the tricky part. Not a lot of people talk about how to make women stay in love with you once they become your girlfriend or wife. Well, there's a good reason for that. It's because not a lot of people know how to do it. The thing about falling in love is usually a temporary thing. A woman could just fall out of love quickly given how fickle the typical female is. Makes sense, right? So here's the deal. To make a woman stay in love with you, you've got to get her addicted to you emotionally. And guess what? Emotional addiction is far more lasting than love. It's the essential ingredient for long-lasting relationships. Here's the kicker. Emotional addiction can only be achieved using mind control and enslavement techniques. You can never do it with conventional seduction guru or impotent pickup artist tricks. As the Shogun method mantra goes, enslavement, not seduction. Here's the good news. There's a shortcut which you can use to get a woman emotionally addicted to you very quickly. That shortcut is a mind control tactic called fractionation. Fractionation works by hacking into a woman's subconscious mind and placing an anchor in her brain. This anchor is permanent and will be under your control. By triggering this anchor, you'll make her feel emotionally addicted to you. Pretty powerful indeed. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use Shogun method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.